Good afternoon. Welcome to another live session with me, Vinod James, where we are with Neethu's Academy. We're all family, so welcome to another family time, isn't it? Right. So, how are things? Tell me, what are you all up to? Okay, as students are piling up. A few things just to remind you. Tomorrow, Friday at 10 o'clock, Indian time. Please do pop in because Neethu Madam is going to come with another writing depiction class. Good. Pramita, good afternoon. A very good afternoon to all of you. And if you are really unaware of what Neethu's Academy offers for you, there are an array of linguistic exams that we cater for. So if you want to know more details, please do not hesitate to contact our admin. They'll be happy to assist you. Atira Krishnan, good afternoon. Savita, good afternoon. Reshmi Moore, good afternoon. A very good afternoon to all of you. Right, tell me. Sumi Subhash, good afternoon. How many of you will score all right today? That's one thing that I would definitely want to know. How many of you feel that you will score everything right today? How many of you can promise me that? Anybody who can promise that I will get all the right answers today? Yes? Reeby Jose. Good day, Reeby. A new name for me. If you are new, please do let me know where you are from, and please do let me know that you are new as well. Not for any other reason, just to tell myself that I have people all over. Atira Krishna Kumar, good afternoon. Namita Anish, good afternoon. Very good afternoon to all of you. And also, why you've been asked if you're new is just to tell you the information that is needed. So if you're new, we have just pinned the official Neethu's Academy Telegram page. And apart from that page, we have only one more page. That's the exclusive reading Telegram page. We do not have any other group. Okay. Manju Merita, good afternoon. So if you're new, just click that button. You'll be taken directly to the official Neethu's Academy Telegram page, where you will get ample information about what is happening with Neethu's Academy and all the new insight that we want to bring in, any updates that we would like you to be aware of. And on top of that, Chris's listening classes link would be shared there. Grammar challenges are posted there, so you will never be left empty-handed there. Manju Marita, good afternoon. A very good afternoon to all of you. Jean Maria, good afternoon. If I missed your name, I'm very sorry. It's not deliberate. Okay, just because when I'm talking, your name just would have popped up. Yeah, I'm very sorry. So how many of you can say that you will get all the right answers today? Let me see how many of you are confident with your capabilities. How many of you say that you will get all right answers? Till now, I haven't seen anybody telling me you're not confident in your capability. That's the most important thing, isn't it? We are finding answers. For us, at least, we should be telling whatever that I have found. Good afternoon, Hasina. Whatever that answers I have found, I have to tell, yeah, whatever I'm finding is right, isn't it? That's the confidence that you should have in your capabilities. Right. So nobody have told me. That is because you're very on the aspect of you're very, what can you say? Not really telling yourself what you should be telling yourself. What you should be telling yourself that whatever the answers that I have found will be right. Bini Ranish, good afternoon. A lot of new names, but none of you have told me that you are new as well. So it's quite surprising. See, you have to start validating your presence. Right, because there is nobody saying that you're new, there is nobody saying that you're confident. So we'll be going into the first question. What is the first question? The first question is part B. The question will be shared on the screen right now. Very good, Ramya Narayan, and I always appreciate a student who says, I will. Very good, excellent. Keep it up, miss. Jean Marie, I will. Very good. Okay. Now at least I have you who is saying, you will. Vidya Shajan, good afternoon. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം നമ്മുടെ കഴിവിനെ നമുക്ക് തന്നെ ഒരു ബിലീഫ് വേണ്ടേ? Athira Krishnakumar, I will get. Very good. Sophia Francis, good afternoon. Alfie, good afternoon. So as we have started saying, yes, you will, that quite made my day, because I was thinking my students are not confident in their capability. No matter whatever that we have pumped in, you should be able to tell yourself, yes, I am confident. Rashmi Mol, I will. Very good. So as you have said, you will. Now let's see the first question. The first question will be coming on the screen. It will be a part B question along with the timer. You have to fight with the time. And on top of that, you'll have to you'll have to find the right answers. So as you're ready to go for the challenge, this question will be there on the screen and you will have to do that in 2 minutes of time. Okay, time just exhausted. So did you all find? Yes, very good, Ramya. Today I think both ways you are the first one to reply. Excellent. Ramya is saying done. How about others? All of you have done with the time. Savita Sunil is saying done. Excellent. Rashmi Mol is saying done. Good, good, good. I hope all of you have found the answer, yeah? Good. Namita is saying done. Excellent. Anju Marita done. Good. Anju Devasya done. Excellent, excellent. And just a reminder, Jean Maria is done. Okay, just a reminder. See if you want to. Vidya Sajan done. Shibia Benny done. Excellent. Just a quick word of advice. Roshan Mariam done. Jinsi Wilson done. See, please do gauge yourself. That's the most important thing, okay? Because as a student, you should be knowing where you stand before you take a decision on how many days of classes are you going to attend, where are you going to attend, how are you going to attend. Please do have a gauge, okay? Are you competent enough with online? Are you okay with offline? You have to have a self-evaluation. In order for that only, I started asking you, how many of you feel that you're confident? Okay, so it's about how you start telling yourself. Then once you gauge about yourself, not what others think about you, you should know where you stand. After that, decide an appropriate way. Okay, why? Because we have students who are already willing to wait till July, August, September, because we have just closed in, and the next possible slots for our regular batches is only from August, September, October. That's how much the students trust us. Okay, thank you so much for that trust. And on top of that, we do have crash courses. Again, we only accept you into the crash courses after scrutinizing only. We check and then we will let you know. Okay, because we want to make sure that, see, you should not feel left out. Okay, that's the only reason I'm telling you. Please be aware of where you are. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? After that, you decide. No matter wherever you decide. Okay. Excellent. Now it's high time that you start saying me what the answer is. Saying to me, okay, I'm very sorry for that. What the answer is and where you got the answer. Binu George, C. Okay. See, for me, the most important thing, and the ഏറ്റവും important thing, it's not just the answer. എവിടുന്ന് കിട്ടി എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. Vidya Shijan is saying, see from the last two lines. Manju Merita, see, okay? I want all of you to come in. See, നമ്മുടെ കഴിവ് നമ്മൾ ബാക്കിയുള്ളവർ അറിഞ്ഞോട്ടെ. No problem, let it be. You are not going to be for them, isn't it? You are for yourself. Pramita, see, Jean Maria, see, അവരെന്ത് വിചാരിച്ചു എന്നുള്ള നമുക്ക് കാര്യമേ ഇല്ലാത്തൊരു കാര്യം. Okay, so for you and for your learning and for your betterment and for your life, start typing those answers. Binu George, last two lines. So C is what generally I could see, but is there any other answers also? Please tell me your answer. Very good, Roshan. B, fair enough. Where did you get B is the next question. It's not just B, it's not just A, it's not just C. Where? Evidence in the kitty. C from last line. B Naskaria. Good afternoon is what I think you have written. Manju Merita from last sentence. Okay, fair enough. Jinsey Wilson is also saying B. Okay, fair enough. Now I'm getting few B as well. Subiraj is saying C. Okay, fair enough. Is there anybody with any other options? You are always welcome. We are not stopping you from telling what you have got the answer, because at Neethus Academy, we try to mold from where you have gone wrong or how you have gone wrong. Sibia Benny is saying C. Subiraj is saying C. Okay, fair enough. Now, I think few of you have already said that others are still yet to validate what is your answer. Please do. Roshan, B portion. Okay, middle part. Okay, fair enough. Anju Devasya C. Atira Krishna Kumar B. Okay. Now, the question will be coming back on the screen. Why? Because we are going to discuss the question. Now, the most important thing when you're doing part B is you have to read the question, understand the question, underline the keywords in the question. Yeah, that is very, very, very important. After that, you have two options. You can read the answer option, then pick it up from the passage, or you can read the paragraph and then pick any of the three options. Either way, no problem. But stick to one particular pattern. Now let's see. As you would be able to see the question on the screen. Now the first thing would be, what can you say? You have to read the question. So when you're reading the question, as you're reading, read the question, underline the keywords. Okay. So I'm just waiting. I know, yeah, there you have the question on the screen. Now question is saying, which of the following can be understood from the text? So what understood? That's enough. Text is already inferred, isn't it? So now I'm a person who would always read my answer options. Okay, then only I go pick it up from the passage. But if you want to read the paragraph, you can do the same, but I am following what I have adhered to. So option A, face mask may be worn only when instructed by nurse. So face mask worn only, that is enough, when nurse or infection control team. So face mask only worn when they have told you. Option B, it is necessary that for all hospital staff, visitors follow additional infection prevention precautions before entering the hospital premises. So this is also, all hospital staff and visitors follow a precaution before entering. Now this is what is important, before entering. Now option C, wearing face mask might not be required all time. Now this all times. So that means you are not supposed to wear it all the time, or you can have exceptions. After this, you're going to go to the passage. So what is the passage saying? Heading. Read the heading. Infection prevention and control. So obviously it is talking about some prevention and control measures. Each year, an excess of pound 1 billion is spent by NHS on healthcare associated infection. This is an infection that was neither present nor incubating at the time of contact with the healthcare facility. So they are saying this is neither present nor incubating at the time of contact with the healthcare facility. All staff have a duty to protect patients from harm and ensure colleagues, patients, and visitors take infection prevention seriously. They are saying, yes, you have to take it seriously. It is necessary to apply standard precautions of infection at all times. So it is necessary to apply standard precautions at all times, it is said. Okay, additional precautions may be required in certain circumstances. So it is not just, it is necessary to apply standard precautions, but additional precautions may be required in certain circumstances. So is it saying it is all times? Not necessary. And these will be advised by a nurse in charge or a member of infection control team. For instance, certain conditions may require a face mask to be worn. So only in certain conditions a face mask need to be worn. So face mask must be worn only when instructed by a member of. No, it is not saying. Additional precautions may be required in certain circumstances, and these will be advised by a nurse in charge. So it is not talking about face mask. It is generally saying additional precautions. It is not saying about face mask. So A is eliminated. Now it is necessary for all hospital staff and visitors to follow additional infection prevention precaution before. Now this is why I told you this is important. Before entering the hospital premises, anywhere mentioned? That is also not mentioned according to what is being read. So what are they saying? Wearing face mask might not be required at all time. Where is it saying? For instance, certain conditions may require a face mask to be worn. So that means there are other conditions where face mask is not required. So that is why the answer is C. Am I clear to all of you? Is there any doubt, or do you want me to explain anything that you're not? Because the other two are easily not mentioned. Anybody who has any doubt, please do let me know. If you're clear, just put a thumbs up. Soumya is dancing, very good, as long as you all get the right answer. Anita, clear, very good. Vidyasijun is saying clear. Excellent. Subiraj is clear, very, very good. Soumya, Shijo, clear. All of you are clear. Liba is C, okay, very good. Do make the most out of it, isn't it? If you are right, do enjoy it. If it's wrong, again, be happy that you've been corrected. Manju Merita is also in a dancing mode. She's dancing after, getting the right answer. Good enough. Jen Sivilson clear. Jean Maria, yes. Binu George, yes. Good, good, good. Namita Anish is understood. Deba understood. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good enough, good enough. Hats off to all of you. Now, are you all ready for part A question? If so, tell me what is today's part A. And the most important thing is how you felt about today's part A. Because when we are, or Neethu madam is making the material, the most important factor for us is on the aspect of what are your valid feeds. So please do give us ample amount of support by giving your thinking about the material, because then we know how you felt about it. Yes, lobectomy. How did you find? Give us some insight about the material. That is very important for us. Yes, all of you are saying what is the material, but I want easy one with Vidya. Okay, fair enough. So yesterday also easy, today also easy, is it? Neethu madam is giving you easy ones. Easy material, Namita. Little bit confusing, Jane Maria. Okay, fair enough. Atira easy. All right. So from what you have told me, easy Rashmi Mol. Okay, very good. Tricky Soumya. Okay. How about others? ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗೂ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ All of you, Manju Merit is saying easy. Piece of cake. Okay, fair enough. I like that. Piece of cake. Subiraj, good. Anju Deva say easy. Not bad, Liba. Okay, fair enough. Took 17 minutes. Okay, so that might be an issue, isn't it? So you said it's easy. If it was easy, you should have completed it or not before time, but fine. Okay, as long as you know that you have taken 17 minutes, next time when you're doing a material, please ensure that you bring it down. That's how we learn. Right. So as you have said all the materials and all those things, now it's high time for us to share the material and then we will look into. Ramya Narayanan easy, Priya Sunil Kumar little tricky. So fair enough, I have got a gauge and I'm sure that Neethu madam will look into your all valuable fees and before she's going to do the tomorrow's material. Okay, where you get the first-hand information, you get the first-hand reading information about Neethu's Academy material in exclusive reading Telegram group. Okay, if you have not yet been a part of that group, please do join, but that group requires us to scrutinize certain details. After that only we'll be accepting you into that group. Till that time, the very same page that you're watching, the very same channel that you're watching, we will be posting the material. So please do like the very same page that you're watching and do click the follow button so that you will not miss these material. Right. Now, let's go into part A, the tips and tricks. Part A tips and tricks have been already mentioned very detailedly in a previous video. So after this live, if you have not yet watched it, please do watch that so that you will get a lot of insight about how to score marks. Okay. So part A, you are supposed to skim and scan. That means you have to go through the 4 texts in 15 to 20 seconds. That means each text. A maximum of 1 to 2 minutes should be taken. You have to underline the keywords. All those keywords, what are the things that you have to underline is all mentioned in that previous video. Please do watch that. Now, once a question pops up, that means the material pops up on the screen, we will straight away go to the question because it has been a pattern. Read the question. I've told you skimming, just because if you are still new, I'm just going to show you one. Okay, let's say text A. Lobectomy is a surgical removal of a lobe in your lungs. You would write as 3 lobes, your left as 2. The procedure includes either few small incision, minimally invasive. So that is a bracketed one, thoracotomy on one side, on the side of the chest base, and a particular diagnosis is each side of the approach of the lobe, nearly limited removed because of the possible spread of disease of cancer. Lobectomy is a common surgery treating non-small cell the early stages. That early stages is important. There are several factors including size, location, lymph node. Surgeons may also consider removing small cell. Lobectomy is in just lung cancer. You may need lobectomy procedure if you have lung abnormality at birth, damage to your lung, infection, radiation, tumors on either side of your body, on your lungs, bleeding, lung damage. So this is how you go through. After this, you're going to go to the question. Now, question also, you're going to underline the keywords because keyword reference is the only way to find the answers. Okay. How could one assess the spread of microscopic cancer? So very specifically, it is asking you, how could one assess? So assessment is done where it is there in text B, isn't it? So microscopic cancer is a keyword there. Yes, that is all. So sample of lymph node in your chest to evaluate the microscopic. So how are you going to do that? You're going to do that in B. So the answer to question number 1 is B. Because this microscopic cancer is enough, because that's the only word which is mentioned there. So medication that can be administered without assistance of experts. So where are they talking about without assistance of expert? So they'll say you will receive a pain medicine pump, so you can give yourself pain medicine within the limits. So the answer to the question number 2 is C. What must be done on the chest cavity before closing the incision? So chest cavity before closing the incision. So where are they talking about? Chest cavity. Chest cavity is as such mentioned where? So rinse out your chest cavity. So rinse out. So do you need to worry about it? No. Chest cavity, the answer is B. What other conditions than cancer addressed by lobectomy. So what are the other conditions? They are clearly mentioning in text A, isn't it? What are the conditions which are supposed to be our keywords? So other than cancer, lung problems and all those things. So the answer to question number 4 is A. Patients who were not advised study, unknown reason. So not advised study. Where is the only thing? Even without even thinking, I know the answer should be there in D. Why? That is the only place where the study is happening, isn't it? So do you really need to worry about? No, but still unknown reason, it is mentioned in here. So the answer is D. That is how you save time. Where could we find formation of clot post-surgery that could be prevented with shots? So where are these shots and all those things mentioned? Shots are all mentioned where? In text C. Why text C? It is all there, isn't it? See, your healthcare provider encourage you to cough and then you monitor a regular heartbeat. You will receive shots in your abdomen to prevent blood clots. So the answer is C. Good. I can see that most of you are getting the answers. Factors to be considered determining type of approaches of lobectomy. So types of approach, where are they talking about? Is as such mentioned in the introductory paragraph, depending on several factors. What are the factors? So types that determine. So it is there in A. I'm done with that. So instructions has to be by hearted. I've always told you. Again, 8 to 14 are called short answer question. You are supposed to know the instruction by heart. Word, number, both, or a short phrase. After that, you're going to go to the question. Amongst 4 patients excluded from anterolateral thoracotomy, a patient presented with, so out of the 4 patients, 1 patient. So where are these patients? Do you really need to worry about which text? You definitely have to go through D. Now 4 is here. Out of that, 3 is here. Now our question is 1. So what is the answer? The answer is T cell lymphoma. T-cell lymphoma should be written. Do replicate as per mentioned in the question. Excellent. What approach in lobectomy is carried out through large incision? So approach large incision. Very specifically it is saying large incision. So where are they talking? Minimally invasive is small incision. So large, longer incision is thoracotomy. So thoracotomy, thoracotomy. Understood? Excellent. Now for question number 10. Non-occurrence of what should be made sure before closing incision? So non-occurrence, closing, incision. What are they talking about? They're talking in text B. What are they talking about? Check to make sure that nothing is bleeding before closing your incision. So bleeding is the answer. Very good. Question 11. Evaluation test. So thumb test during procedure to compensate the absence of preoperative diagnosis. So which is the test? So the test comes from B again. What is the test? It's clearly saying perform a wedge biopsy of the lesion if you didn't get the diagnosis perioperatively. So it can be with or without the article a, because it's a short answer question. Either wedge biopsy or a wedge biopsy. Anything is fine. Good enough. Now question number 12. How many patients enrolled both VATS and anterolateral thoracotomy? So VATS and both, where? Do you really need to worry about where it is? It is definitely in D, no? Why? Because it is for both. So how many? 206. Why? 103 in here and 103 in here. A total of 206. Not 103. That is what I told you. 103 is wrong. Total number of patients, both VATS and this together. So the answer is 206. Excellent. Just a slight lack of concentration about the question. Both. See, this both is important. Good. How many lobes possessed by lung? So I'm sure that you all know it by heart. But again, did we underline it? Yes. Why? Because your lung has 3 and left has 2. So how many together? The answer is 5. Excellent. The abnormality may rise after surgery, would be keenly observed by experts. So abnormality. So what are they talking about, the abnormalities? Where is the abnormalities? It should be there somewhere in text C. What is the abnormality? Your provider will keep an eye on your monitor for irregular heartbeat. So what is the abnormality? Irregular heartbeats. IRREGULARHEARTBEATS. Good. Now for the final thing, 15 to 20 will be fill in the blanks. The instructions remains the same, so please by heart the instruction. Now for the answers. The dash next to the lobes are removed in both approaches because of possible spread of cancer. So what has been removed in both? So 2 places. What are they saying? With either approach, along with the lobe, nearby lymph node are also removed because of the possible. So in both approaches, what are removed? Lymph nodes. LYMPHNODES is the answer. Excellent. Question 16. It was the presence of dash that made patient get excluded from the group which was randomly assessed to VATS. So something VATS and all, yes, it is there in D. So what made them excluded? Okay, so what is the reason that they were excluded from it? So VAT is what happened? Because it was benign histology. So the answer is benign histology. BENIGNHISTOLOGY. Excellent. So question 17. The dash lung cancer has been commonly addressed in its early stages. So dash lung cancer. So where are they talking about all these? Again, it should be there in text A. Why? A lobectomy is the most common surgery for treating non-small cell lung cancer. So what is the category? Non-small cell. It's a 2 word. Why? Hyphenated word. Without hyphen, if you have written LIBA like lung cancer, the answer is wrong because lung cancer is already given in question. So if you have written lung cancer, please mark it wrong. It should be only non-small cell. Fill in the blank. You're only expected to fill in with what is missing. In order to remove the lobe, the branches are divided along with the airway given into the portion of lungs. So remove, divide. So what are all those keywords, or where are all those keywords? It should be there in B. Now where are they talking about? It is said you didn't get it diagnosed. If they confirm, then prior to surgery, remove the lobe by dividing the branches of the blood vessels. As a 2 word answer again. BLOODVESSELS. Excellent. So penultimate question. The providers will administer shots to prevent blood clots in leg while in bed. So how are they going to administer? Where? So it should be there in C. Why? Those administration and all is there in C. What are they saying? You will also receive shots in your abdomen to prevent blood clots in your leg when you are in bed. So abdomen is the answer. ABDOMEN. The ultimate question for today. 1 or 2 dash. So 1 or 2 is important. Keyword by number placed on chest. Extra fluid, air from lungs. So air. So where are they talking about all those? The answer comes from C again. 1 or 2 what are kept? You will have 1 or 2 drain again. 1 or 2 drain. So the answer is clearly you will remove the drain once the output. So what is that thing going to be placed? The answer is drains. So I have wrapped up my 20 answers. Now it's high time that you start telling me what are your total scores, and if you have any doubts, please clarify it. Doubt anything that you're not clear about, anything you have doubts about. Atira 19, excellent, very, very good. Manju Merita 20, so good enough. Keep on dancing. Anju Devasya 20, very, very good. Hasiba 20, Hasina 20, very good, excellent. Keep it up. Good, good, good. Liba 19, excellent, very good. Saumya Shiju 20, excellent, excellent, excellent. Jean Maria 20, very, very good. Keep it up. Rashmi Mol 19, excellent, good enough. Subiraj 19, very good, excellent. Good, good, good. See how the positivity is being building into you. Once you start telling yourself you are, you will, you're going to get it. Elsie Martin, 18, very good. Excellent. Vidya Srijan, 18, excellent, good enough, good enough. Priya Sunil Kumar, 20, very, very good. So most of you have got great scores, isn't it? Ramya Narayanan, 20, excellent, very good. Namita, 20, excellent, very, very good. Soumya, thank you so much. It's my pleasure. So as you have started saying thank you, because I couldn't see Liba saying thank you. Okay, as you have started saying thank you, and that means that you don't have any doubt. So absolutely stunning. Again, obliged with all of your presence. Okay, until I see you tomorrow. Adios from all Neethu's family. Take care. God bless you all.